My check one two, my check one two three. I can hear me. Can I hear you?
Yes, sir, ski.
All right, JB Nation, we're back and better than ever. I know we've been gone for a while with the mixture
Yeah,
of, school and work and school and holidays and
yeah,
yeah, it's just been a lot. So, but we came back, the beginning, kind of sort of the beginning of this new year, still January. Um, so just what you want to get into today, Jalen?
man, bro, it's so much stuff to talk about because, uh, man, New Year, you know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody. Merry Christmas, all that stuff. We wasn't doing any podcast during that time, so all that to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, everything Santa got y'all, all that stuff. But to start off the New Year, bro, Katt Williams. The Katt Williams podcast, man. Not even his podcast, but Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp did an interview with Katt Williams. And Katt Williams told it all, but
Mm-hmm.
it was like he was just sitting back, waiting, and plotting and waiting till everybody went on there, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. He waited to all them say their piece. And he waited to the beginning of the year on one of the biggest platforms now with the interviewing with Uncle Shay. And how did you feel about it? Because I'm not gonna lie, that man told a lot of business and he spilled the beans, sipped the tea. He did all that, but he did everything in one. Everything that you probably didn't, well, you didn't expect. But if you know Katt Williams, that's what he about. Like he about telling the truth. He about truth telling, exposing the industry, stuff like that. So like, how did you feel? Because that was a lot.
Um, Me personally, I feel like the things that he did, the things that he said was very much in alignment with what he stands for. Like this isn't the first time he's been on an interview and said like or uncovered some truths.
Yeah.
Um, Cat Williams, I think he's funny. I think he's very hilarious.
What's up?
I think he means what he says and he says what he means and he stands behind that. Standing on business 10 toes down. So some of the things that he said when you hear about certain things about the industry, Hollywood, I'm not even going to just say the music industry, just entertainment, um,
Yeah.
Hollywood business in that California area, in that area.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot of um, let me just say immoral stuff going on. Well, to
Yeah.
me, because everybody morals are different, but for me, my
Right.
point of view, a lot of immoral stuff going on. So I wasn't shocked, and he had, some of the things that he said, like, okay, the thing about Ludacris, and he's talking about there's a deal that you get. He said that it was him and Ludacris were invited or had a meeting or something, and it was like one guy. It was going to be one or the other. It was either going to be Cat Williams that's going to have to get the deal or Ludacris. They was kind of choosing between the two, and
Yeah.
one of them had to sign up, and they had to do like 20 movies, and they would get so and so amount of dollars. And then he was like, "Well, who's the one that um is almost on their 10th movie for Fast and Furious?" That right there, like, I don't like this is
Yeah.
me because he said he had to do 20 movies. He probably did more. He's done more than 10, obviously. But he asked Shannon, he said, What movie is Fast and Furious on right now? And Shannon said 10. So to me, in my mind, whenever you talking is just talk. But then when you
Yeah.
start throwing numbers in, when stuff starts adding up, like
It lined
numerically,
up.
that
Yeah.
caught I don't know, it might not catch everybody's attention, but for me, because just numbers don't lie. I'm minored in math and I just love math. Whenever you use numbers to support your evidence, that made my ears perk up. So it was
Not your
just,
ears.
it, I was like, oh snap, he really is making it like he's using examples. to support what he's saying.
Yeah.
So, um, even if some of the stuff that he said isn't 100% true, I do believe that there's some truth in what he's saying because a lot of the people that respond to him, they haven't denied anything that he said. Their response is
Nah,
kind of just like, what was you finna say?
nah, I'm with you because like they ain't
Yeah.
really say nothing towards the
They
what
didn't
he
say like, oh,
said.
they didn't really say he lied. Like if you look at Ludacris, his response was a
All
little
right.
cipher, a little cipher. Like if he didn't even deny. I remember I was on TikTok and this girl was referencing what her boyfriend said, and she was like, my boyfriend was like, when Ludacris was making his little response back to what Katt Williams said, Ludacris didn't even like defend his wife. Because you remember when Katt Williams said it's a part of the deal, you get like a ugly face, light
Yeah.
skin. Like, by all means, I don't think the women that they got with their package deal are ugly. But they all light
No.
skinned, they all high yellow, they all are passing the paper bag test. I mean,
I mean, and he said they never have an interview. We have yet to see any of their wives in an interview or sitting down talking.
mhm.
But that's yeah, it's lining up. I don't know.
I mean, it's lining up, and a lot of the people when they make a response, like even with what's his name, Ice Cube, he didn't deny any of the things that Cat Williams said.
Nah, he
So,
actually said like 100% of most of what he said was true. Like
hmm,
he said 100% of some of the stuff or most of the stuff Cat Williams was talking about was true. He
right,
said, but I'm gonna say what I know, like on this side, which was the Friday movie.
right.
And I don't know. I haven't watched that one, but I'm pretty sure I don't think he like even denied what Cat Williams said was
You talking
like.
about Friday? You never seen Friday? Next Friday?
No, I didn't see his what's the name? I didn't see his interview about the whole Cat Williams.
Oh, the interview. Yeah,
The Ice Cube. I didn't see his response to the Cat Williams, but I know he said something about like, this is, what it is. Most of what he said was true, but like this one I'm gonna say towards, Friday after next. He was kind of just saying, I'm gonna say what my thoughts are on this, which was good because it's just like, well, Cat Williams really got backed by one of the most influential people in that whole that saga of,
right.
the Ricky Smiley and
The Kings of Comedy type.
the King of Comedy stuff. Like,
Yeah,
not even, what I'm saying? He was just like, well, he kind of is close. He close up. He just told you that most of it was true. So,
right. So you want to know what's interesting? Remember when during Christmas time, me, you, and mom, we was watching they was playing spades. It was
mhm.
Waka Flocka and whatever, whatever. And they was
Yeah,
and you brought up Diddy's parties. And you remember in Cat's interview, he was like, when Diddy invites you to a party, you got to say no.
I just say no, bro. You
I'm
don't
t-
want to go to no Diddy party.
I'm not going to no Diddy party.
They
I'm,
take that mansion, but
I
they gonna
mean,
take some.
even in the past, in one of Cat Williams' stand-ups that he did, when he was wearing, you know the one he was wearing the green suit,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
the green, everybody know that stand-up when he was
yeah,
wearing the green jacket, blazer, whatever you want to call it, suit
yeah. The
jacket
green suit.
with the belt. And he was
Yeah,
talking about when he was first became popular, he got invited to one of the mansion parties and he opened the door and he was like, are these two men kissing, bro? Like when you go
crazy
to the
stuff. Yeah,
right,
crazy
right,
stuff,
right. When
bro.
you go to those parties. So he's been talking about this stuff rather than like if it's been in an interview or like blatantly to your face in a stand-up like comedy like skit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, cause like how that goes. Some people listen, some people don't. Which what I'm saying. I feel like when you get people to laugh, like that's why I feel like comedians are some of the most influential people. Cause once you can get somebody to laugh and you speak some truth in the middle,
mm,
because you get them to listen. Now they ears are open. You know what I'm saying? After
mm,
that joke, their ears are open listening. So like you can spill your, what I'm saying, what you need to say or what you trying to say or, into it to, keep it kind of covered up, but like, at the same time, jokey, jokey. But I'm telling you, like this, what's going on.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like I ain't, but I ain't see this, bro. This was 2 hours and 46 minutes of talk, bro, nonstop. Like he no break. You know what I'm saying? No little awkward silence, no chop cut, no nothing, bro. It seemed like it was just straightforward interview. And even before Uncle Shay could ask a question, bro, 30 minutes, he was talking, just talking, bro. Like, bro, Katt Williams, but so to piggyback off this, what do you think is gonna happen? Because now it's like he's spilling information that in that industry that doesn't want to be talked about, that doesn't want to be saying exposed, if we're saying that. So because me and
Well,
some friends was talking about it, and we was just like, he kind of planted a target on his back because you were talking to people that are in this industry that are high up, powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like the Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainers. You know what I'm saying? And like he's like, to Katt Williams' credit, and what he said was their group. There, you know what I'm saying? Every audition he went to, Ricky Smiley was there because of Steve and said, don't them. So it's like, what what you think is going to be the result of him saying, I don't think nothing's going to happen, because I think they're too scared to touch him. You know what I'm saying? Because he has that information.
um, because I remember him saying, now we're talking about different people who you think are going to come after him. Do we think that the quote unquote higher ups, the industry, the Illuminati, whatever you want to talk
Mm-hmm.
about, is going to come after him? Or do you think that the people that he directly talked about, like Ludacris, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, or do you think like they are going to send like their own goons or whatever to get at Katt Williams? There's always a
I think like,
possibility. There's always a possibility that those people that he spoke about in particular, like them other comedians, there's
mm,
some of them that might be butthurt and might send some goons. I'm not trying to rule out that possibility. But as far as the industry goes, if I feel like they might do something, but just because they're so powerful. But I feel like what would they might not have like an incentive or a reason to do something for real, like legally, because if Cat Williams is, if he's not under them, I don't think he's under them. I think he's kind of like independent, so to speak, because he did say they will pay you to not say certain things. And the people
yeah,
who aren't in like these big Illuminati groups or whatever, their main job is to act like they're not in it. So
yeah,
if he was under their thumb, he legally would be in trouble for saying the stuff that he said. But because he's saying these things, I don't think he's legally under their thumb, because I don't think they're paying him to
mm,
not say anything. You
to
see,
not
because
say
he's
anything. Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Because if he is like in a contract deal with them some type of way, and he did say something, and they pay him to not say anything, and he went against that, oh, he gonna end up being dead or sick or something. But I don't think he's working with them in any type of way. So I don't think there's any legal like action that they can legally take
yeah,
legally. But we're talking about this group of people that legally control almost the world. They can do anything, whether you legally work for them or not. You see what I'm saying? They can do anything.
right,
So it's kind of
right.
just up in the air. But one thing that I will say is, because the things that he's saying are like lining up, there's truth to it. They're gonna be a lot more of people like us supporters supporting him. He's gonna get more of an audience because of that.
Yeah,
And because of that reason, more eyes are going to be on him. So that's, in a sense, kind of more of defense for him too, because since there's more eyes on him, I would think whether I'm the industry or one of those other comedians, I would be more um cautious of sending my goons or to do something to him, just because of the fact there's more eyes on him. It
and
would
that'll
be
make it
different.
more true.
Right, right. That's yeah. So
Yeah,
That's my take on it.
yeah, man. I just like, bruh. But he was just, he was going down a line of just a whole bunch of things. It wasn't just obviously the the ignition of this was, Seb being on the show, telling, saying stuff about, the joke stealing. He said the dates didn't line up. You got Steve talking about some stuff on there that Katt didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Katt said that the homeless story was his story, not Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey wasn't really homeless. We got the Ricky Smiley wanted to be what's the pimp name in Friday After Next? I can't remember. It like slipped my mind.
Dang, I know what you're talking about
Uh
because I was about to say a pimp named
Money
Slipback, and
Money
that's going
Mike.
Money Mike. Yeah, it's Money
Yeah,
Mike.
Money Mike.
Money Mike.
Yeah, like even talking about just Money Mike and Ricky Smiley saying he, saying had the role and they gave it to, saying, Katt Williams. It's just like, bro, even though we had that, he started talking about Kevin Hart's, like Kevin Hart, him and Kevin Hart been in it and at it like for the longest. He talked about Tiffany Haddish. He talked about Jonathan Majors. He even tapped in on a Toya
I,
Mag.
I mean, I'm 100% with him on that Jonathan Major situation.
Yeah.
I
Jonathan Major did
mean,
it to himself.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that actually,
Okay. Okay.
because I'm not trying to say that because a lot of the times, mainly in sports, but a lot of the times when black men make it, they end up getting a white partner. And that's very like that's common. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that because like I'm just saying you can love who you want to love, but just me as a black person, I would be a little skeptical. I feel like you would have to vet out a white person more
Mm,
just because of like their capabilities of what they can do to you as a black person. The vetting process for me would be more
okay.
in depth than if I were to date someone else of my skin color and race. Cause
Yeah.
so it's just like, and it's not even just vetting out only because like what they can do to me, but it's also like, are they going to be able to handle like me navigating life as a black person? Are they able to like understand or
Yeah, it's gonna
empathize and
be
support? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. They might
it's gonna
have
be
certain,
hard.
I'm going to have to go through certain life experiences that they might not have to, and them as my partner, or how are they going to be able to handle that? That's
Yeah.
also going to be a part of the vetting process. Like you don't really have to go through that with someone who's literally in the same boat as you as far as
Yeah.
race. So the vetting process will have to be more extensive.
Yeah, because the struggles are different. Like they wouldn't understand like what you go through as an everyday person because what I'm saying? Obviously, there is privilege out there of that ethnicity. So it's kind of like it's going to be hard to you can't. It's not even hard. You can't compare struggles or compare lifestyles or compare, what I'm saying, just things that's going on because of the simple fact it's like, bro, it's not the same. It's not something that's correlate that can correlate, you know. So it's kind of like ah, Jonathan though, bro. Like, I mean, do you think he did it though? Like, I don't think he did it. I don't know.
Based
Let me
off
not
of
say.
best of all the evidence that I've seen,
Mhm.
I haven't seen. I mean, obviously, I didn't go to the court. I didn't
Yeah.
have to go to the court hearing and all that stuff. But based off of like the videos that I've seen and the audio tapes that I've heard,
Hmm.
that man don't. I personally don't believe that he should have like those, counts or charges held against him. Those
Yeah.
four,
The allegations.
all four of them. I don't think.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, no.
So,
When
I
he
mean,
supposed
that's
to
just
have
me
like
though.
seven though? Like he supposed to have seven, but like And Katt Williams talked about that, like Megan
And
Good
then
walked
and
in or
Megan
something.
Good came in and like helped them out and got some of
Yeah,
them dropped. So yeah, it's like black woman to the rescue. Like, but anyway, let's not even get into that, like playing
yeah,
that.
that's a
But
lot in
it's
itself right there. You know what I'm saying? But I just I don't know. It's weird and tricky how it's set up because it's like, even what Cat Williams said, like you at the peak of your, you know what I'm saying? You at the peak of your power, you at the peak of this of your fame or celebrity. And I guess he was saying that if you say something about like or trying to tell them what you're gonna do or tell them what to do or whatever, they in your contract they can knock you
right.
down whenever we want. Like you're not
Right.
you're
That's what I was talking about with the Cat Williams thing. If you're under their thumb and they paying you not to do certain things and you do it, they can send you to jail, do this, make your death seem like an accident. That's what I
yeah,
was saying, basically. The thing that's going on with
yeah,
Jonathan. What is the thing that Jonathan Cat Williams is alluding to? The reason why Jonathan is going through this is because he did something that wasn't seen favorable by the people who basically own him. What is the thing that he did?
yeah.
I don't know what it is because
I
usually it
don't
just seems
I
like
don't think it was I don't think it was a known I don't think it was a known thing like something that was uh I guess you say out in the open. I don't think it was nothing that was just totally
known to the public.
it wasn't said, I guess you say. Yeah, it wasn't addressed. But I think Cat Williams was saying like he might have been like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna do this. They probably was telling him he had to do something or had to
Hmm.
do a certain thing. And he was like, nah, like he probably went like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like, what y'all talking about? Or,
Hmm.
saying, no, we gonna do this, or y'all need to do this. He probably was trying to extort his power, you know what I'm saying? The
Hmm.
power that he kind of didn't have that was given by them.
Hmm.
And they just kind of was like, well, no, we gonna show you who really, you know what I'm saying, run this
Has
for
the
real.
power.
And then all of a sudden you see all this accounts and this and that and whatever, and it's just like, well, dang,
So yeah, another thing, uh another thing that I wanted to talk about, Holly, her DDG are they both having a son named Halo. Halo. I don't know how they pronounce it.
yes, I think it's Halo,
Mhm. Like
bro.
she kept trying to deny, like, oh, I'm not pregnant. And then every like black person in the comments are like, oh, your nose is getting bigger, you're pregnant. And then she's like, y'all just being like upholding stereotypes. Like, I'm black, of course I have a big nose. And black people in the comments like, no, we also have big noses,
You're
but we
pregnant,
also know what a pregnant black nose looks like. So there's certain like body
right?
parts of a woman that changes when they get pregnant. And it's very common. And black people specifically, if you're black, you have a black body, and you know what black bodies do during pregnancy, and we experience it, we can notice it in someone else who also has a black body and is undergoing pregnancy. And she was like, no, y'all just being that way, upholding stereotypes. I'm black, I just have a big no, bro. And then you want
Bro,
to post about you having a
I
son.
just think
Not you. She was trying to gaslight us. Like, bro, what?
like no cap. I think it was just more so like for me, it was like, bro, I didn't know, like, cause you heard the people like paparazzi or whatever catching them outside, and she have on big clothes, like huge clothes. That's not even her size, and you can see a little, what I'm saying, a bulge or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, okay, she pregnant. But then all of a sudden, her sister came out and was like, no, my sister's not pregnant. But she was probably just bloated from eating, which that happens. But then it's just like, bro, uh, I think the thing that didn't make me really believe it for real, I wasn't really paying attention to her face. Like if I would have paid more attention to her, like her nose, I would have realized, like, okay, yeah, she pregnant. But I was paying attention to her stomach, like during what the Christmas vlog they had. I didn't see nothing. I ain't see no stomach, no nothing, no whatever. And it was just like, yo, okay, that was just fake. But then all of a sudden, like a couple of days ago, I just seen, yeah, we were welcoming our son Halo. Like, what? I've been bamboozled. Like, what's going on?
I wasn't
But I
bamboozled.
guess, I guess, man, like,
Like, why all of a sudden, why I keep pressing this button? All of a sudden, you gonna start wearing long trench coat coats. Like, come on, bro. That's not even your style, shawty. Like, no,
no cap. Like, no
like,
cap.
why would I don't know. I
Trench
don't
coach is crazy.
like for real, you looking like Inspector Gadget out here. Like, come on now. You don't usually dress like that.
What? You
Like
don't
all of
wear
a
none of
sudden
your
you
normal
wearing
clothes.
oversized stuff. No,
Come on now. That's not
that's
your
not
style. That's
that's
DDG
not your
style, I
style.
guess. Like, come on, leave that to DDG, bro. But that's, I mean,
But couldn't even fit those clothes. Those clothes were so big. And then on top of that, when you like looking at her stomach, the girl is petite. She's small.
see, small, yeah.
When small people get pregnant, it's easy to tell because they already look like a piece of paper like this. They
Yeah.
already look like, a stick. So when they look pregnant, it's like more predominant. But like if you see a big person that pregnant, it's kind of
Can't tell.
you
You
can't
can't tell for
tell
real.
because they already look big in the first place. So you can't really even tell. But skinny people, oh yeah. The
Yeah.
the
I
outline
mean,
of that belly is very predominant because they don't have any fat on them.
yeah. But I think for me in this situation, uh, why are y'all lying or hiding or whatever? Because it's just like, bro, y'all in the public, bro. DDG vlog 24/7. You're a freaking movie star. Paparazzi's gonna pop up wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? If somebody see y'all, they're gonna take out their phone and start videoing. So it's kind of like, bro, y'all weren't going to hide it as well. I know y'all tried, but like, bro, people are smarter than that. Like, I don't get the gist behind what they was doing, but like I guess like but it's still stupid. Like why? Why are you doing this?
Okay, usually a pregnancy, like you pregnant for like 9 months, but you
Mhm.
don't show like all 9 months. You probably show like around like three,
What,
six.
5?
Yeah. So you mean to tell me like after you have the baby, people know. So now people gonna question you about the baby after they posted that post. What's the
Yeah,
difference between us knowing now and 5 months ago? Like I don't we still
man.
gonna have the same questions that we had 5 months ago. If anything, there's gonna be more questions
Celebrity
because
problems.
now on top of the original questions around pregnancy, on top of that, which was going to already get questions about pregnancy. Now on top of that, you have additional questions talking about why did you hide it?
Yeah,
Now you have to answer. I'm not saying she's gonna
like
have
no
to
cap.
answer, but you're gonna have more questions on top of that. So it's like maybe she was trying to evade questions for them 5 months. No, she
They gonna
ended up
come
getting
back
a
around.
she's gonna come back around and now she has even more because now people gonna want her to answer to like why did you hide it? Have those questions on top of the original pregnancy questions that she was gonna have in the beginning. So I don't understand. I mean, she don't have to answer those questions, obviously, but
Yeah,
people gonna have them.
it's just bro, like I feel like it was unnecessary, bro. Cause it's just like, yo, okay, y'all, you know what I'm saying? You could have said like, hey, we're having a kid, but we're not gonna be vlogging or we're not gonna be showing any of the whatever, the process of the pregnancy or whatever. And leave it at that. People are mind their business. Oh, well, she is pregnant, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm happy for them. oh, I don't know why they blah blah blah. Whatever people want to say. But it's just like y'all made it unnecessary. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was just so unnecessary to the point of like, bro, y'all just made it a bigger deal than what it should have been. And it was just like if you would have just came out and said like, no, I'm pregnant. But now it's like you said, why did y'all lie? Or like why did y'all lie vividly to people, making people seem like they just being mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, y'all just talking about my nose. Or y'all just talking about me. No, like we can see it in your features that you are a pregnant woman. But like all of a sudden now you're trying to say we're picking on you. And it's I think she's gonna have to more so answer to that because it's like, what was the purpose? It's really what's the purpose of y'all lying?
I don't know. Like I don't cause like
I
you
don't see no
hid the
good coming
baby
from that.
you hid the baby for 5 months and then you made the decision to post about the baby when you had it. What's the like you felt bad about answering pregnancy questions when the baby was in you, but all of
Duh.
a sudden the baby is out, you feel okay about people questioning you about the baby. Like I don't get it. Like if
I
you was
don't
trying to
know
hide the baby from us, why just doing pregnancy? You know what
what.
I mean? Like,
It's confusing. That bruh, that was
cause we
confusing.
didn't like point case an example. We didn't know Drake had a son. Drake's son's been born for like a good couple
Couple
of,
of
you know what I mean?
years, like couple of
Yeah,
years.
and we didn't even know he had a son until Pusha T said something about it. So she
But
just
that
hid the baby for doing the pregnancy, hid the baby,
yeah,
quotes, because it wasn't even that good. But if you was trying to hide the baby, like what was like
I
made
can
you
see
think just hide the pregnancy but don't hide the baby?
yeah, I can see if it was on different terms. Like Drake's
Drake
side of
didn't
it, his
Drake didn't
baby
even know if
mama.
that was his son.
Yeah, he knows his son. He was trying to figure out, that allegation of that part of it. But it
Mm.
was just like, bro, like we don't know who the baby mama is, bro. She's not in the limelight. Like y'all two are figures. Y'all are going to be seen. It's like Drake, baby mama probably was somewhere else, had the baby. We don't know who this girl is because nobody really know where Drake be for real until he doing the concert. Like, but it's just like nobody know who the baby mama is. She not a figure. She not in movies. She not doing song music. So it's just like, bro. And I'm like, DDG vlog everything, bro. So like, that was gonna be hard. And it's just it's the point of what are y'all doing it for? Cause it's like,
You,
yo,
I don't
y'all are
know.
together. Y'all are together. Y'all not separated. Y'all not none of that. Y'all are happy. You know what I'm saying? What from what we see, y'all are happy. Y'all having a good time, whatever, and y'all just enjoying yourselves. So like y'all been together. So it's like, what the I don't know, man.
I don't
I
know,
don't know.
but I just want
No,
to
man.
say congratulations to them. Do I think their
Congrats.
relationship is going to last long? No, I don't. But
Yeah.
one thing that I do want to say is that you notice that Halle is kind of like the good girl and she kind of got DDG, the bad boy. I think
Yeah.
I think Chloe's situation is going to be the reverse because Chloe is like quote unquote the bad girl, and I feel
Yeah.
like she might get a boy that's like the like low key,
Low key,
like
yeah.
under the
But
radar.
I think DDG really not obviously, bruh, his persona is that because that's what he pushes out. You know what I'm saying? But like from what I've heard,
Daryl?
huh?
Did I say Daryl or DDG? Isn't Daryl his real name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
DDG, like, I just think Daryl, like, he's not really a bad guy. Like, I think he's very sweet to her. Like, as far as like, I'm pretty sure he's what the society would say simp for her. But she's not like, but they I don't think that was the right choice of words. But I think he cares for her a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he does like he not this bad dude that I don't do anything or she's gonna do everything. I think it's just like he's really just her boyfriend. Like he do boyfriend stuff. I don't think it's no certain way he does it. I think I think they're gonna last because I just hopefully, I'm hoping they last.
My thing is the only way that the dependency of them lasting is totally dependent on Holly. It's not dependent on DDG.
Really? Okay.
Yes. The
Why you
reason
say that?
the reason why I say that is because I don't think Holly is gonna do anything to DDG. I don't think she's gonna do anything.
What you mean?
I feel like DDG might do something, and the only reason why they stay together if Holly just puts up with it.
Mm, but I don't think she's gonna do. I don't think she's gonna put up with it though.
Because to me, in my eyes, I think that she is a simp for him. Like, man made a whole diss track about her, and she's still with him. Seriously, what I'm saying? It don't matter what. That's why I say it's
Yeah.
dependent on her.
What do you think it was for
Whatever
content
actions
reasons?
he does, it don't matter. As long as she's willing to stay there for it, they're gonna be there together forever.
but,
Cause she's not gonna do anything to jeopardize the relationship. I don't believe.
but like, I don't know, man. I think he cares for her,
I didn't say he
but
didn't.
I know I'm
Didn't.
saying
I
like
didn't say he didn't because people can literally sit here and say I love you in your face and then cheat on you because
no cap,
people have different definitions of what love is.
right?
I can sit here and care for you because I love you, do this, and I can sit here and do something that you wouldn't agree with morally, like it doesn't make you feel good. But I
Yeah,
still love you. Parents can literally like say I love you and still beat you. Like, you know what I mean? They can still buy you Christmas gifts, but still abuse you simultaneously. So
man.
people's definition of I care for you and love for you is different.
What? It hurt me more than it hurt you, man. Shut up. That line gets old. But yeah, that I mean, congratulations to them. But like, yeah, that whole situation was weird. I I didn't get the whole hiding present pregnancy thing.
Um,
Um,
but do you have anything to say? Because we got like uno
well,
momento.
well, 1 minute. I mean, I don't think nothing else happened for real. Like, what else happened? Like, I mean, Will and Jada last year was wild. But you seen that picture
Yeah.
she posted? Crazy. She got cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
They was like, congratulations to what was his name? Not Heavy D. Fat Joe for losing all the weight. That was crazy.
That's wild. I ain't hear about that one. But yeah, I don't really have much else. I just really wanted to tap into that Katt Williams. That Katt Williams was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks J.A.B Nation for rocking with us. We'll be back whenever we be back, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cue the music.
Yes, sir.